welcome to another lawn clippings video from lawnfawn. Today is our introduction to our brand new set called Bon Voyage. We have so many fun things going on over at the blog May 15th through May 19th, 2011. We have all of these giveaways. There's 15 sets up for grabs. I mean, it's just crazy, and really amazing samples from our design team and fun videos and so many fun things going on. We have 9 summer sets releasing May 19th, and we're focusing on 3 of them this month in our inspiration week here with the design team and some videos. So today I just want to show you some fun things about this set. This set is a 4" by 3" set, which means it's our medium size set. You know, we have our normal size, we have the little minis like the Winter Bunny, and then we have the 4" by 3" set. So it's like the heebie-jeebies set, or How Delightful. So this set is really fun, and it's a lot of what you guys have been asking for, because you guys have been asking for boy images, and we have a plane in this set that is perfect for boy. But the other great thing about this plane is that it could be used for so many things, like a Bon Voyage card. It could be used for a girl that loves planes too. But it definitely has that boy element to it, which is really great. And this plane is just asking to be paper pieced or Copic colored. I mean, it's just that's what it really is just so much fun for. So I found some polka dotted paper here that kind of has kind of a boy feel to it, and I'm just gonna paper piece on there by stamping on the paper and cutting it out. So we'll do that real fast. Okay, so here is our fun plain paper piece, and you could just leave it this way and it would be perfect. But another really fun thing to do is to cut out these windows, and I think the easiest way to do that is by using an X-Acto knife. And so right in here, all I'm doing is just taking a black marker and just going through, because like I said, I'm not the best at the X-Acto knife, so that kind of covers up any of those little kind of the white core of the paper showing through from little mistakes, and it makes it look a lot cleaner on the plane. And so this looks really cute on the paper like this, and what you could do is have like a little blue paper behind it so that people, like the you know, kind of the glass was showing. But I kind of like the idea of it looking like little people might be in there, and how you could do that is by using pattern paper. So this pattern paper actually looks really cool behind this plane. So what I'm going to do is just cut out, actually I cut out this little piece up here. So what you could do is, I also like the idea of giving the plane some dimension. You can do that by kind of curling the wings a little bit, just with your fingers, kind of the tip of the plane, and it kind of just gives it a little dimension. And then just by putting a little piece of foam tape on the back, you can get a really fun dimension on your project. And so you can see, just put right over this plane just like this. It gives such fun dimension on your page or card, and looks really, really cool. So some of the other fun things we have in this set is we have some, I call them little swirly whirlies, that can come off the plane to show the movement of plane or wind, or you could use it for so many different things. They're just fun little swirly whirls. And here's the little one. And these could also be used decoratively too, which could be really, really cute. So there's a little one, and here is the bigger one. Kind of coming off the plane just like that, and it kind of gives some movement to the plane. You could also use these and do kind of, you know, kind of create like a fun little pattern on a background of a card by just turning them around and trying different things like this and seeing what happens. And a lot of kind of fun, cool experiments like this could happen. And so I'm just stamping really quickly, and I'm kind of stamping them unevenly so they're not coming through perfectly. And that makes it seem a little bit, it kind of works a little bit to make it look kind of a little bit distressed. So I really like that. I think it looks really fun. And so you could keep going with that pattern and create a really cool background on a card, or even just like a border on a card. So that's just really fun. So that's kind of another way to use the set that kind of is a little bit and less in the cute world and there. And then another thing that I wanted to show you guys is the sentiment from the set. The sentiment. And it says Bon Voyage. And so it's just a fun sentiment. It's perfect for all of these you know, fun, you know, vacations that people are going on, to do a little card for them. Really fun. The other cool thing that you can do with this stamp set is use a lot of other sentiments from other sets. And so you'll see that with the design team posts. There's so many cool and fun ways to use other lawn fawn sentiments and things with this plane. The other thing you could do is create custom sentiments with our alphabets too, which you'll also see on the post today. Super fun, and you can get super creative with it. And another thing I wanted to show you from this set are these fun clouds. So we have two different cloud shapes. So here's one of them, is this cloud right here. And then we have this nice poofy cloud that has foam tape on it. Just like this. And I just love these clouds. I think they're so much fun, and they work really well with the airplane, but they also work really well with so many other lawn fawn sets where you could create scenes and clouds for lots of summer projects. They would look really great cut out and put on a scrapbook layout. I love the idea of paper piecing these too. I think it could just look so pretty. So, you know, I mean, you could just use pretty pattern papers and create like this kind of funky cloudy sky. I think it would just be gorgeous. Another thing that you could do is you could use masking to kind of create dimension within the clouds. So what you could do is stamp this cloud right out here. And what I've done is I've stamped and cut out just on, like, you know, the cheapest little, you know, computer paper that I have, so that it's really thin, and I put some removable adhesive on it. I bought this at my just local craft store. It's lasted me forever, so it's totally worth it. There's also masking papers and things out there. I've just never seen it in my local store, so I haven't bought it, but I do want to try them one day. But this works really well, and you just put the mask down, and then you can create dimension within the clouds. So we start in a dark blue, so let's maybe try a light blue. It's a very blue theme today, and so you can see the really fun dimension. Cloud is now going to look like it's behind the other one, and that could create a lot of really fun dimension on your card that way. And you could do it with the poofy cloud too. So you could, I have a poofy cloud one too, and you would just place it right over and then stamp clouds and create like all of this dimension on your card. So those are just so much fun. And one last stamp from the set is a dotted line that comes with it. And this was originally intended to be, you know, the planes, kind of the planes movement. But we can ink up this dotted line and actually create what looks like a stitch line, and you can even create it going across your entire page or card, and just keep that going. The other thing that this can be really great for is creating journaling lines. So you could just keep stamping it and have a place to write on your layout, which could be really fun. And I love the idea of, you know, the stitched edge on cards, or you could even like kind of frame a whole card by using it. But then the other really fun thing about it, and I gotta clean it up because I've got ink everywhere right now, is you can take this stamp and make it kind of swirly to go off the plane. So you could take it and just kind of curve it on your block just like this. And I like to turn the block upside down, so I'm going to see how it's actually going to look. And so I just created this fun little curve, just like that. And I can stamp that out, and that can be my airplane trail, or a trail for really anything, a critter or anything that you can think of. So there's my little trail. And then we can stamp our plane flying right off that trail, just like that. So that looks really, really cute too. And so there's a lot of fun things that you can do with this set. Also, this plane just wants to be colored. So let's do a fun red coloring real fast on it. So there's my plane all colored. I really just added some 3 shades of red, and I put the darkest red kind of just in the corners, like on the wings and in the little corners, kind of following the curves that are already there in the stamp. And I surrounded it with the cool, like a light gray marker, because it kind of makes it look like he's kind of popping off the page and kind of flying through the air. I just, yeah, it's so much fun to color, for sure. So this is Bon Voyage, and we have got our fun plane, which can can be paper pieced or colored. We've got these fun swirly whirlies that can come off the plane showing movement, or could come off leaves from harvest season, or come off a critter that's flying through the air. Then you could also take these swirls and create kind of a, kind of a more elegant background with them by kind of stamping unevenly and stamping them in kind of a cool pattern. We have our fun Bon Voyage sentiment, but then you could also use sentiments from your other sets and alphabet sets to create custom sentiments for this. We have really fun clouds that are just asking to be on, I think, almost every lawn fawn project, because you could put them in the backgrounds, creating scenes, just a whole cloud scene, paper pieced, colored, just blank like this. You can mask them and kind of create dimension on the page without actually having dimension. We have this dotted line which could be continued across a whole page and look like a stitching line, which could be really fun, kind of bordering a whole card. Or you could use them as journaling lines and stamp them on your page to write your journaling on a scrapbook layout. You can also curve the stamp. Since it is a clear stamp, you can curve it to whatever shape that you would like, and it could be the trail off the plane, or even like a bird from one of the critter sets, the Fly Free. So lots of fun things you could do with this. And then and of course the plane is the main event. But sometimes for me the clouds become the main event because I love them so much. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to head on over to the blog and enter to win all of these sets. We have one more video for you tomorrow that we're so excited about this set. We think you guys are just gonna love it. So thank you so much, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.